There's no question he has a tremendous love for the law, and it shines through every single day. That's one of the wonderful things about growing up with him, watching his love for the law, his passion for the work.
It's an unusual quality in a lawyer to give that kind of devotion to his work, I think.
He and I met while we were both serving in the United States Marine Corps at Camp Lejeune. And I think that military background is part of the reason why John and I were offended by what happened to Sergeant Stanley. It was offensive to everything that he and I learned in the Marine Corps about how to treat people. I've seen the way he operates up close and personal for all that time. And John is a guy that, once he gets locked on to a sense of justice, is going to take as long as it takes.
To give you some perspective of how long the case took, when Dad first took it on, I was a young toddler of 3 years old. And by the time he finished the case up, I was just about to graduate from law school. So I literally grew up with this case and watching it.
Sergeant Stanley was given LSD in massive dosages without his knowledge by members of the government.
John has a way of attracting, always has, the most unusual cases. They're the kind of cases that you know you're never going to see again as a lawyer.
John had a big struggle with the first federal judge that was assigned to the case, who didn't like the case, dismissed it. And that began 7, 8, 9 years of incredibly hard work to ultimately get to the U.S. Supreme Court on the case.
He's grown in professional stature over that time, but one thing that hasn't changed, that deep down he was a teddy bear back then, and he's just a larger teddy bear now.
He loves the law and he loves his work, but those take a distant backseat to his love for his family. I've been blessed to grow up watching him and the love that he and my mom have for each other. He is constantly trying to evolve. It still has the enthusiasm of a young lawyer.
He lives a balanced life, and I admire that a lot.
Once he gets locked on to a sense of justice, is going to take as long as it takes to seek and to satisfy justice, even if it takes 30 years.